Hey YouTube, California Modder here, and I have an interesting predicament where I need to combine two filament types. Not brands, I'm talking types. Now let's dive into this a little bit.
Well, in the progress that we've been doing on the 2.4, getting all these parts together, I've been converting all the interior components to ASA, specifically Polymaker ASA. I love the Polymaker PETG, and so I wanted to give the ASA a try. And boy, let me tell you, it prints so fantastic, especially when it's tuned and dialed in. So what we're doing here is I am reprinting the front skirts for the 2.4. Instead of using the ABS line that I hate, I'm using my Polymaker Pop Green that I've just fell in love with. I really do enjoy this filament. Now you notice that the top of the hexes don't have little holes in it. The flow is actually consistent in where it needs to be for that to look like a perfectly solid part compared to these guys down here, which are not bad, but they're not the best it could be. So this brings me to the predicament. So I am running, again, the Polymaker Pop Green ASA running right now, and I need to put some ABS on top of it to match the rest of the structural components on the base. And the reason I'm going to stick with the ABS here is because it's not in the chamber, so it's not really affected by anything, and it works really well as is. So we're going to be using, again, the Manor Hackers Build Series ABS. It is black. Now, the only thing I really have to change is going to my settings when we change the filament and add 10% extrusion to get the same flow rate that I'm getting on my ASA, essentially. The pressure advance is only different by 0.015, and that's not enough for me to really care, especially at these speeds. I'm never going to notice it. So let's see how this works. Is it going to bond? I have no idea. I'm thinking it will because it's hot plastic and it should bind just fine, but we're going to find out together. So I think I have another like 10-15 minutes or so until I actually need to do the filament swap, and I plan on recording that a little bit and seeing those first few layers and how they go down. So I will come back when this gets a little bit further along.
All right, so one of the first things that we need to do is let this thing finish this layer that it's on, and then once it parks the tool head, we'll go ahead and pull the filament out. We're gonna extrude at least 100 millimeters of black to completely purge the green in the ASA to get that out and make sure that we have a good positive color of black to go on the next surface of the layer. Now, I know that other people do this, it's fine, but for me, this is a first swapping between filament types. Never done that, and I thought you guys would find that pretty interesting.
Okay, everybody, we're done. Gonna pull this off of here. So check this out. This really does pop. I mean, literally pop green. I love it. Here we have the pop green, and it looks different in person than it does on the camera because I'm looking at both. In person, it's much darker, but you can tell the difference between the lime here and here and the lime in here as well. It's really dull. It's a really dull green. And when you put this up next to it, it definitely pops. It's definitely vibrant green compared to the lime, and I'm excited for that. And it's really cool that we could actually have both colors on there, the ASA green and the ABS black. Very cool, very excited. And you know, that was really just the purpose of the video today, is the can we do it and should we do it? Can we do it? Yes. Should we do it? Of course, why not? Who's stopping you? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I need to clean out all this blue junk and everything and get back into printing some more stuff so we can rebuild this printer.